What is up, math superstars? In this edition of Mr. Peterson Presents, I'm bringing to you our very first objective here is we're going to review decimals. And so this is part one. We're going to review how to read the place value. So here we go. We have this question. What is the place value of the number 8 in the number 345 decimal point 678? So here we go. We're going to highlight the 8 and we're going to talk about the place values of this number here. And so everything to the left of the decimal here is super easy to review here. And so we know that the 3 is in the hundreds place, the 4 is in the tens place, and the 5 is in the ones place here. And then we have our lovely decimal. So we're going to review the decimals, the decimal place values here. And so we know that the 6, we call this is the tenths, T-E-N-T-H-S. So this can also be written as a fraction. So we know that here we have 6 tenths. So we would write that as 6 over 10. We have our 7 here is in the hundredths place, 100 with a THS at the end. And so we know that's any number over 100. And so in this case, here we write that as 7 over 100. And then we have this last place value here. Our last place value is our thousandths. So we wrote out the word thousand with a THS at the end. And so this is the fraction 1 over 1,000. And so for this number in our place value, we'd write that as 8 over 1,000. So if we were going to write this whole number out in expanded form, we'd write this as 300 plus 40 plus 5. And then we could start writing out our fractions for our decimals. So we have plus 6 tenths, plus 7 100ths, plus 8 1,000ths. And so that's just the expanded way to write out our decimal 345 and 678 thousandths. Go ahead now, it is your turn. What is the place value of the number 7 in the number 10 decimal point 072? So we go ahead and we're going to highlight our number 7 here and review our place values. We know that to the left of our decimal, so we have tens and the zeros in the ones place. We have our decimal point. And so we're going to go ahead and mark off the place values here to the right of the decimal. So we have 0 tenths. We have 7 hundredths, 100 with a THS at the end. And our 2 is in the thousandths place. So we wrote out the word thousand with a THS at the end. And our correct answer here is the hundredths place. And just for fun, if we were to go ahead and write this out, we'd write this as 10 plus 0 plus 0 over 10 plus 7 over 100, or 7 hundredths, plus 2 over 1,000, or 2 thousandths.